The insane plot armor of cats.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
whoa. Damn, pieced him up.
Mama, come get it! Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, grab the girl hand. Oh Lord, you are
Oh!
Broken. A term used to describe a character so overpowered that they make the game stop functioning as intended and exploit the game's balance in their favor.
Yeah.
Well, if cats aren't the most broken animals on the planet, God must have discontinued first place.
Especially
I talk a lot
cat.
about animals that got shafted by evolution. In fact, my most popular video today was about 10 of them. Well, if I ever do a video on nature's favorites, cats would surely be at the very top.
Did we
Cats are
watch that
arguably
one?
the most
Did we watch that one?
Probably.
The evolution, you know?
successful predators we've ever seen. With so many overpowered abilities, you'd swear it was plot armor. I don't even want to make this intro too long, so here's 10 superpowers your cat has that you may or may not have known. And number 1, 0 fall damage. You've probably heard that cats always land on their feet, but the real flex is being able to fall from heights that would have any human furnishing a coffin.
Yeah, they can slow down the descent.
What the
Yeah.
damn?
A 1987 study showed that out of 132 cats that were brought to an emergency vet in New York City after falling out of a high-rise, 90% lived and less than 40% required life-saving treatment. It gets even wilder when you realize that cats actually have a better chance of getting airdrop from a building and walking it off the higher the drop was. And it's all because cats understand.
Nah.
Getting airdrop from a building and walking it off the higher the drop was. And it's all because cats understand physics. You see, when you're in free fall, you accelerate towards the ground until you reach terminal velocity, where you literally can't fall any faster. When cats reach TV, they splay their legs and kind of just parachute the rest of the way down.
I was thinking that they just use that.
Feet, they break their fall with their chest and abdomen. Obviously, they don't completely tank the hit, but thanks to their relatively large surface area to weight ratio, they maximize the points of contact that smack the ground and therefore minimize the damage. And since cats apparently have lifelong beef with gravity, cats that reach terminal velocity instinctively know not to tense up, but instead relax and basically turn themselves into a kite on the way down. The thing is, if they don't have time to reach terminal velocity, they end up getting hurt way worse. So like in a weird twist, cats that fall from 2 to 7 stories actually end up more down bad than the ones that touch Earth from 10 stories up.
That makes sense,
cats
though.
have about a 95% chance of falling from 10 stories and living. Meanwhile, the average human has a 95% chance of getting outlined with chalk. Oh, and don't think the cutoff's 10 stories either. One cat named Sabrina took a 32-story express trip to the ground and walked away with only a punctured lung and a chipped tooth. Not to mention
32 floors? That is a long fall, dog.
she was released and sent home 2 days later. Being impervious to fall damage is how snow leopards can not only make a living in the Himalayas,
the leopards
but can legit
too.
fall clear off a cliff, and the only injury they take is to their pride. Speaking of plot armor, did you know cats are actually...
I ain't gonna lie, Chad. When you fall, especially in front of people, that shit hurts. Like, not your body, it hurts your soul. I be sweating this stuff.
built to predict the weather. You see, cat hair attracts static electricity, so they can pick up on the buildup of electrical charge that often comes before a really bad storm. And the cat's inner ears are sensitive to sudden drops in atmospheric pressure, which announce the arrival of a cloud assault. Technically, so can we. It's why our ears do the most and pop on a plane, but it's just that cat ears are that much more sensitive. And they can even smell rain and lightning coming. It's so OP that sailors used to use cats aboard ships as a four-legged forecast. Forecast.
Forecast.
Forecast.
Four-legged forecast.
Apparently a cat with the zoomies means you could expect strong winds. A cat that sneezed was warning you of heavy rain. And apparently if one licked their fur against a grain mid-sail, then you better make like God's golfing, because it's finna hail. Now to be fair, a month surrounded by nothing but sea and seamen gives you a lot of time to just make stuff up. I mean, just how many sea monster stories was just a whale freeing his willy? But there might be some truth to the...
That was well, Dick. You know, I didn't wake up today thinking I was gonna see whale cop.
Me neither.
There was a lot of things I expected to see.
So if we take that question from the other day about the gorilla busting through the door and change it with a whale,
I don't want the 10.
it was only $1 million, but we can change it to 100 million.
No, I'm good. I'm
taking
chilling.
that?
I'm chilling. It sounds like you are though.
I'm asking a question.
Nah, you sound
Go
very
back.
willing.
No.
The cat thing. Cats will often spend extra time licking themselves before a bad storm, since having damp fur helps with the static thing I told you about. So basically, if cats could talk, we'd see a lot of meteorologists on unemployment. And speaking of no job, cats really managed to finesse their way into living in nearly 50 million homes in America rent-free. And one of the biggest reasons is because cats are the best manipulators nature has to offer.
Facts.
And if you think they aren't,
I mean, we could.
you're probably a mark and you don't even know it. According to researchers at the University of Sussex, many cats will exploit their owners with a soliciting purr. It's more high frequency, triggers a sense of urgency in humans, and even someone resembles the cry of an infant, and we just have to assume that's intentional. And in experiments, not only did humans have a faster response time when hearing that purr compared to a normal one, it even affected people that never owned cats.
I knew they was up to something.
No,
because people be finding these stray cats. Oh, it's so cute, it's so cute. No, he tricking you.
No, cats also have I think it's a bacteria in them that can cause you from getting pregnant or something like that.
What?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard something like that.
Stress purr likely triggers a deep, innate nurturing response in humans, meaning you're literally hardwired to answer to it no matter what you need before. So apparently cats understand psychology too. That's not even really a joke because adult cats almost never meow to each other, but kittens do it with their mothers for food and warmth, and we have to assume they just figured out it works on humans too. And it's not just pet cats with this talent. Tigers have been known to imitate the sounds of their prey to lull them into a false sense of security. Tigers have reportedly mimicked sandbar deer and black bears. Bro, just listen to this.
Are you mooing because you want to be one with the cows?
Ain't no way! Nah!
I'm chilling.
She caught. No! Imagine.
I'm chilling.
Imagine.
Whoa.
Yeah, imagine you just so happen to be in between a cow and a tiger, and you like, whoa! Oh, they got cows over here. That's crazy.
Cook, nigga.
That's OD.
I don't think that's how you trick cows into coming over.
And they still going behind the fence.
And it's not just tigers. The South American margay will verbally cosplay as a baby monkey just to murk its parents like a Disney movie. And clearly the manipulation tactics were passed down. In fact, cats are so good at working people that they'd actually be great politicians, which is probably how Mayor Stubbs of Talkeetna, Alaska stayed in office for 20 years, even surviving assassination attempts by dogs, BB guns, and a deep fryer.
There's no way.
But there's another special
They had
ability
a cat as the mayor.
Bro, that's what you on. I'm on the fact they tried to assassinate us.
Well, he said dogs and stuff, so that's like that's nature.
Deep fryer, nigga.
Yeah, he got to the deep fryer.
And it could arguably be the most overpowered of all. Pretty privilege. It's how dolphins got Flipper, orcas got Free Willy. Meanwhile, the best movie deal shark management could get them was being typecast as Jaws.
That's fact.
See, there's this thing called baby schema. It basically means that humans have an intrinsic bias towards a certain set of facial features in people and animals, to the point where it just makes us want to protect them. And with their big head, wide eyes, and round forehead, cats literally remind us of babies. And even though it's a buff from nature, cats will 100% play into this by figuring out what combination of ear wiggling, whisker pointing, and eye narrowing gets the best response from people.
Bro, it's fucking these master manipulators.
Yeah, facts.
Look, if you
trust a woman,
if you run into somebody who loves cats,
yep.
They're a master manipulator and a master gaslighter. Simple God.
I see how you did that. Simple and they named themselves after a cat.
Simple God. Simple God.
Greatest gaslighter of all time.
For sure.
Now add the fact that slow blinking with your cat can trigger oxytocin in both of you, the literal hormone that bonds a mother to her child, and you can see how cats were basically engineered to be irresistible. It's pretty privilege on every steroid possible. And it's wild because if any other animal had a reputation for cold indifference and global genocide, it'd be cause of pause, but because it's cats, we just let it slide. Cat cuteness virtually has us in a chokehold. And I said virtual.
All right, that cat look a little deformed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Help buddy out. Get that nigga out that shoe, bro.
Yeah, he a little messed up.
For a reason. It's said that 15% of all internet traffic is driven by cats. That's 50% of all the stuff on the internet. Insane. I want you to think about that during this ad. Matter of fact, and I'm willing to.
They don't manipulate that way on the internet. They don't even know what the internet is.
Oh crap.
Oh shit. You think you should answer it? Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
Put money on it. For some of y'all, this ad's about to be cat related. Oh, you're back. Oh, by the way, was it cat related? I'm actually curious. But the thing that almost always gets forgotten is that cats give back as much as they take, which leads to their next flex, healing powers. And not just for them. Science says having a cat living under your roof easily extends your subscription to life. Studies show that cats are 40% less likely to suffer a heart attack and have a 30% less chance of getting clapped by cardiovascular complications. And since
Hey, I'm going to the shelter tonight or tomorrow in the morning. Hey, I need one.
I'm for sure getting a cat. You think I'm playing? You gonna come here? It's gonna be a little Roscoe running around.
It's cats all around this mom.
No, we not getting one of them.
Not one of them, but I'm just saying. That's why there's so many.
That's why she's still alive.
That's why she.
Our neighbor is surviving. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Simba takes so many beatings from Aaron. That ain't me whooping her ass.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a cat tomorrow.
Vascular disease is one of the leading causes of preventable death today. Cats are like a real life one-up. Not to mention kids that grew up around cats have less of a chance of getting folded by allergies, especially if the exposure started in early infancy.
What? Why she calling, bro? Leave it. They ain't answering that. You know what I'm saying? She a spy, bro. She needs to, she can tune in. She got feeders. She can type.
Infancy, or even while they're still in the womb waiting room. And then there's the fact that just petting a cat can nerf stress levels and blood pressure. But if you really want to get literal about it, cats purr at a frequency that's said to improve bone density, repair tendons, and promote healing. I never really fully understood it, but apparently cats purr at a frequency that transmits vibrations throughout the body. Vibrations that help increase blood flow to the affected area, thereby bringing more nutrients. It's also believed that those same vibrations can help with soft tissue injuries like sprains and strains. I know I said they live
healing folks for real. How many of y'all got cats? No. Like the creature, not the thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Free, but considering all they do to carry on.
Yeah, we not gonna talk about Shorty from last week.
Shorty from last week.
He didn't ask a few times. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Why he still asking? We got this.
She did respond though, but we go.
Oh, that Shorty from last week. Okay.
Again, I feel like we could let it slide. It's not just a buff to your health either. I vividly remember seeing a bunch of surveys that said that women on dating sites actually find men with cats more attractive. Something about seeming more nurturing or emotionally intelligent.
On an unrelated note, I want y'all to meet my editor and content manager, Asma.
Hey, flex. He flexing us. And my boy single. Get with him, hit him up, Instagram.
I tried to find the articles online, but apparently there was a switch up, and now women find cat owners less attractive. So on another unrelated note, yeah, he isn't mine. I'm actually just cat sitting for a friend. Shout out to you, Yusuf. Yeah, but anyway, cat claw armor is so strong that it might just be able to save you from cancer. We've all heard the stories of feline physicians detecting it in people before anyone else could. Cats have...
Definitely getting a cat. Getting a cat for sure. For sure, it's time.
I might have to change my, you know what I'm saying? Hold on now. Get one.
You think I'm playing? You gonna come here tomorrow? It's gonna be a cat.
It's gonna be a whole cat.
It's gonna be
just chewing on the wire.
You gonna be like, what the fuck is I'm like? He fight cancer.
Blood sensors smell about 14 times stronger than humans, with their 200 million odor receptors to our pitiful, almost embarrassing 5.
We only got 5?
Tumors produce volatile organic compounds, and these VOCs leave the body through sweat and breath. And there's a lot of respected researchers out there that will die on the hill that cats can sniff it out the same way dogs can. In 2018, rescue cat Mia climbed on owner Michelle Pearson's chest and wouldn't get off for anything, sniffing and pawing at, the right one, while also meowing and looking at her, as cats do. It wasn't until her husband checked for himself that he felt the telltale lump, and that's how the cat that was rescued from certain death ended up returning the favor and saving her owner from stage 2 breast cancer. And that's not even much of a reach, considering there's also stories of cats warning their diabetic owners of their potentially fatally low blood sugar. Either that, or cats can see the future and they'll choose to keep you in theirs if they like you enough. And even that's low-key valid, considering superpower number 7 is that cats have ultra instinct. Those whiskers can detect sudden changes in air currents to figure out the size, shape, and speed of nearby objects.
I figured that out once I seen a cat go toe-to-toe with a snake. Snake's fast already as it is. That bit. Figured that out already.
It's like a whole radar system going out of their face, and it's how a blindfolded cat is still hell on earth for any mouse in the area. Bro, I still don't think you're understanding just how much of a cheat whiskers are. Cats can even use their whiskers to figure out what direction their prey is trying to dodge it in right before they pounce, allowing them to cut off any possible escape routes. Now to us, it's interesting and pretty cool, but to a mouse trying to make it home to his family, that's gotta be some bullshit. And cats don't just have it on their face.
You know what's crazy? It's a weirdo out there right now going through the surgical process to become a cat. Getting the whiskers, and it's somebody, and I bet it's been on like TLC or some shit. It's somebody out there doing that crap. Oh, the dog man. You see the dog man?
No.
He I wasn't talking about him, but the dog, he turned himself into a freaking dog.
All right, I'm
one of them super furry.
I'm good not seeing it.
Whiskers all over. And you can't even play dead with the cat since they have carpal whiskers that allow them to tell if their prey is playing or, actually past tense. And honestly, this might be the most broken ability cats have. It's basically impossible to catch a cat slipping. They don't have to hear you, they don't even have to smell you. All it takes is the smallest change in air currents to dry snitch on you. But as predators, cats are the ones that do the sneak, which only makes their next ability even more of a jihad for their prey. Superpower number 8. Cats are athletic freaks of nature. No, seriously, cats are the most athletic group of animals on Earth, and I'm gonna stand on that. There might not be a single event at the Olympics that one of the 40 flavors of feline can flex on us in. You want speed? Cheetahs can go 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. It can peak out at over 70 miles per hour. A cheetah on a Sunday morning jog can still get pulled over on the turnpike. Ain't that crazy? Want to see some long jumping? Cougars can clear 45 feet horizontally on an off day. You want to see a cat get high minus the catnip? The serval jumps so high that their meal prep literally involves pimp slapping birds right out of the air. And for powerlifting, here we have a literal deadlift by a leopard using only its teeth. Yes, that is a rhino. Yes, that is a giraffe. And speaking of leopards,
Boy, that's why I'm glad we got guns.
I'm glad we not in Africa or Australia.
I'm glad we got guns.
Jesus Christ.
they're also gymnasts on steroids that turn trees into jungle gyms. And if you think you're safe from the smoke and water, keep in mind that the caiman is part of one of the most successful group of predators in history.
Right.
And all it took was an aquatic equalizer in the form of a cat to wreck their entire game plan. Not to mention jaguars have been seen swimming clear across the Panama Canal. Yeah, that one. Also, they have a hydraulic press for a jaw. God help you if you get caught in it. And all you need to say about tigers is
alligators. They take.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? This is your brother.
How you doing, boss?
I'm alright. I'm over here at Walgreens. The only Gatorade Zero they have is the orange. They only have 3 of them. But they also have the rapid hydration. But it looks like the only flavor they have in it is orange and strawberry and kiwi.
Nah,
They have the regular Gatorade.
you don't gotta worry about it, boss. You can cancel it.
They got Powerade.
They got Powerade Zero.
Yeah.
I'll take a Powerade. Yeah, I'll take. If they got blue Powerade Zero, I'll take it.
Alright.
All right.
All right, chat.
Hey, time that nigga out.
Who?
Time that nigga out. Hey, guess who's getting timed out, bitch?
Which one?
Yeah. Enjoy that time out, pussy, nigga. Yeah, bitch.
Damn. For those who's wondering,
man,
this is the man. This is a
That's
man.
a dude.
That's a dude.
That's not a dude.
That's a dude.
That's not a dude.
And this is a man. This is a Japanese man. Spent
not a dude.
14,000.
That's not a dude.
Look at the paws.
That's not a dude, bro. That's not a. That's
Look
not
at
a
the
dude.
paws, bro.
Is that a mask? That's a mask, right? Yo, what?
Did he come out of it? Did he show? Did they show him like? Wait. It's an outfit. Okay, it's an outfit. Okay. That's crazy. Yeah, he did that. All right.
Nah, that nigga,
right.
nigga's sick, bro.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie.
14 grand on the costume.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, chat. We following further and further away from God. What the fuck?
Also, they have a hydraulic press for a jaw. God help you if you get caught in it. And all I need to say about tigers is that this is an Indian gar, and even this walking Red Bull logo can get choked out by a 500-pound striped Giggle Garfield. And I don't even need to say anything about lions. Those triceps speak for themselves. Cats are nature's population.
Cats are just
there
OP
isn't
in
anywhere
general,
on Earth
man.
outside of the Devil's Ice Rink that doesn't have some kind of cat running it.
Well, that would be terrifying. You can't even see that.
You can't even see him to the end.
Control. And there isn't anywhere on Earth outside of the Devil's
Like,
Ice Rink that doesn't
who
have some kind
spotted
of
him?
cat running it. Even
He's
the
just looking at you. He's just looking at you.
Control. And there isn't anywhere on Earth outside of the
Straight.
You're cooked. You're cooked.
You're
Devil's
done.
Ice Rink that doesn't have some kind of cat running it. Even the travel-sized ones are a menace. The deadliest cat in the world is the African black-footed cat, and because of their metabolism, not only can they catch up to 15 bodies a night, they also have a hunting success rate of 60%. Not even lions, tigers, and leopards can touch that. There's a reason why domestic cats put billions of animals on shirts a year, and sometimes they turn entire species into history lessons. And unlike their wild cousins, a lot of times with domestic cats, they do it just for fun.
Just
yeah,
because,
you think it's cute, but
just
it's
because they can.
bloodlust. And if you're a mouse, an op with whiskers is like Thanos. They do be inevitable, especially when you factor superpower number 9.
What is
Cats
it?
can teleport. I'm dead serious.
Huh?
Cats do this thing where they just spawn wherever the plot needs them the most. As solitary hunters, cats can cover insane amounts of distance in times that really make no sense. Take mountain lions, for example.
Right.
Young male cougars will often travel hundreds of miles away from their mother's territory to find their own. In 2009, a tagged cougar took a walk that took him from Black Hills, South Dakota, all the way to Greenwich, Connecticut.
Ain't no way.
Boy, kill that nigga.
Ain't no way.
Kill that
Take
nigga.
him out the game.
Kill him.
He don't need to be in. We don't need him
Kill
in
that
this,
nigga, bro.
this environment.
Kill him.
He
Kill
went
that
to the
nigga.
city
Kill
to
that
find
nigga,
himself.
bro. Kill him.
He hiked from Mount Rushmore to 30 miles from Manhattan. And it's not just cougars that go cross country. A tiger named T1 managed to walk 800 miles across India in only a few months, fueled by nothing but the power of horny. And of course, there's a story of El Jefe, a jaguar that randomly showed up in Arizona just outside Tucson. I could really keep going. From June 2017 to July 2018, a young lynx trekked from a wildlife refuge in Alaska all the way into the heart of the Yukon. A trip that totaled 2,174 miles. His name was Hobo, by the way. Can't even make that up.
All right, like how we get rid of these niggas? Like,
Bro, these niggas is
like for real. Like how we, like this is not fair.
But the best story of teleporting cats was Clementine Jones. She was a cat in New York whose family left her behind because they were moving and they figured the trip would be too hard on a pregnant cat. Oh, little did they.
She followed them?
Wait, play.
No. Clementine spent a couple of months with her kittens and then one day just headed out and popped up at her old family's home 1,600 miles away in Denver. And it's not even like the family got tricked by a dude. Clementine was born with an extra toe and had a burn mark on her shoulder. There was no mistaking her. There's only one cat power that's arguably more impressive, and you saw it coming as soon as you clicked on this video. Superpower number 10, mind control. And it's all because of a little parasite called, you know the name, Toxoplasma gondii.
Yep, this is what I was talking about. Watch it. We'll just play. Just play.
Mind control.
It all starts when this parasite enters a cat because they literally only reproduce in their bowels and their eggs don't get passed until the cat has a movement, usually in a litter box. Now here's the problem. The Toxoplasma gondii needs to find a way back into the cat in order to hit restart on its life cycle, and the best way to do that is by setting up shop inside one of the animals on its grocery list. The only issue is no mouse that values its life is going anywhere near a death sentence with toe beans to make it happen.
That's true.
So the parasite, which by the way basically uses the mouse as a layover, they begin to rewire its brain in order to remove the fear of cats. And I don't even know how, but infected mice can even start fiending for cat pee.
So these...
Yeah, no, they're cats. This is one thing about cats that I just find just...
The mouse is mind controlled.
Yep.
To not be scared of the cat.
But wait, it's more.
And
it's more. It's more. It's more.
With more irrational confidence than a father of four in an Instagram model's comments, it's easier for the mouse to get body bagged by its number one op, thus repeating this vicious mouse murking cycle. And of course, we now believe that when this same parasite invades us, they do the same thing they would to a mouse. Which is why popular opinion is that the Toxoplasma parasite causes an unreasonable attraction to cats. And it's possible that this factory reset of our personality is due to the parasite making enzymes that control dopamine. And it's not just humans that can get infected. Turns out afflicted hyena cubs end up bolder in the face of lions, which is a great way for them to get invited to a meet and greet with Mufasa.
This is
it's not
insane.
100% proven that the parasite's responsible for all the cat people in the world, but hear me out.
I believe it. I believe it.
There's more to this parasite too.
No, what else?
There's proof that this parasite was present in ancient Egyptian mummies. And these were the people that straight up worshiped them. Not to mention up to a third of all people alive right now have it, and most have no idea. And that's why I say cats have the wildest plot armor I've ever seen. Because real talk,
a pregnant lady can pass it to the unborn?
Only cats could spin a parasitic infection into a way of living rent-free.
Trust me, I would know. Isn't that right, me?
He got multiple cats.
And that's why cats are the most broken animals in
So, and the parasite, and y'all let me know, chat. Niggas like check on simple. The parasite supposedly can affect like women getting pregnant too, or some shit like that I read before.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
I don't want a cat no more. I'm sorry. Don't have me with 1 million cats.
Nah, that won't happen.